Good Friday, everyone. Jazz Braganza here. Another What's Next. Change of plans for me. I initially was going to do a video regarding the latest Venom movie, Let There Be Carnage. Only because I saw a number of stories in relation as it being woke and as it being a coming out party of sorts for the alphabet community. But watching a number of things on my feed, probably in the last half hour or so, I changed my mind regarding slamming this movie. Like I said, I love the first Carnage, and I look forward to the second one. The stupidity and the nonsense and the assholery doesn't stop. We go to Australia, which of course we have seen massive lockdowns in Sydney and in Melbourne. Because somebody coughed in an elevator and, I don't know, went to go pick up the rescue dogs. And, of course, they had to kill the dogs because they could spread the cough. Yes, because of based on science. But this story, you had a, there has been a reaction from one famous celebrity who has a differing opinion based off of liberties, freedoms, and common sense. Let's take a look. This comes out of Bounding in the Comics, and this is BAD Gina Carano. Describe police action in Australia as tyrannical rule after man gets arrested for violating chief health officer's directive. Actress and former MMA fighter Gina Carano recently described the police action in Australia. A video of an Australian man being arrested shared by Twitter by Rita Panani. She wrote, "More insane police overreach in Melbourne. Guy put in handcuffs for being a few hundred meters from his home. Police said he has no valid reason to be there. Wasn't wearing a mask. He says he was getting lunch and having a cigarette." I saw this video on Tucker this morning. The guy literally was getting beat down, and he was literally a block away from his house. He decided to take a puff. Oh no, we can't have that. Here come the Australian popo, and they jumped all over him like a ton of bricks. More insane policy overreach in Melbourne. A few hundred meters from his home, police said he has no valid reason. He was wearing a face mask. He said he was getting lunch and having a cigarette. I'm going to show that.
Doing here eating like a dad. No, not all right. How are you meant to calm down when people are doing this?
We saw your friend up here earlier on.
This is insanity. This is absolute insanity.
500 meters that way.
This is absolute insanity.
Really awkward.
Guy walked away from his house. I'm going to have a cigarette.
Watch me. Watch me what?
This is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit.
You've explained that. It's not necessary.
Wow.
I understand that.
You think the man, I don't know, murdered somebody? Excuse me. Robbed somebody? Beat somebody up? No. He was getting a smoke and lunch.
Oh, what do you mean? I've been living here this whole time. What do you mean?
Absolute insanity. Wow. In the video, an officer can be heard explain to the woman that the man was being arrested because he failed to comply. Yes, you failed to comply with the order. With the order. Not show us your papers. No. We can't have that. Show us your mask. Yes. The officer states he has no reason to be here. He doesn't have a valid reason. He wasn't wearing a mask. Another officer can be saying, "You are currently under arrest for breaking the chief health officer's directive, the prime directive. How dare you?" According to Victoria State Government Health Official Human Services Department, the officer issued stay safe directives that took effect September 23rd and runs through the 21st of October. As part of those directives, all individuals within regional Victoria must wear a mask covering while in an indoor space and outside as well. However, the directive exempts individuals who are, quote, smoking or vaping while stationary. Yes, you must be completely mannequin-like while taking a puff. Back to the video. The man who was arrested explains that he was doing what he was doing before he was arrested. I've gone to meet my friends. She's going to get a kebab, and we're going to go for a walk. As for why he didn't have a mask on, the reason I didn't have a mask on because I was having a cigarette. I got 2 masks in my pocket. He then questions, like, what else do you want me to do? Another officer threatens the woman filming the encounter with arrest if she does not move on. The officer tells her, do not get involved. He says further, I understand your concern, but you have no involvement. Gina Carano reacted to the video, writing on Twitter, if they can arrest you for not wearing a mask, for walking outside without permission, they can make up any reason to arrest you. She added, how do these police officers live with implementing tyrannical rule over the people they vow to protect? They know it's wrong. Hashtag free Australia. My comments. Excuse me. This is total assholery, fascism, communistic bullshit that is going on in Australia right now. This is 1984. There is no if, ands, or but. This is not, well, we're getting close to it, or it's looking like it, or maybe it is. It is. But what I found out is that Australia is split into 2 countries. You got Eastern Australia and Western Australia. Now, watching Tucker this morning, it turns out Western Australia has lockdown rules, not on its people, but on its borders. They recently had a rugby match where there was 50,000 people in attendance. Yes, a super spreader event. That would be out of the mouth of Lord Farquhar. But they don't have a Lord Farquhar there, so they're good. They value opinions and liberties and freedoms there. There's not a mask mandate. In a country of 25 million people, which is Australia, the entire continent, 25 million people, 1,300 people have died of the COVID. 1,300 people have died from the COVID out of 25 million in a year and a half since this thing broke. But yet, half the continent has itself on lockdown on tyrannical bullshit rules, and the other country is free. Gee, kind of reminds you of another country. Seemed to slip my mind. But anyway, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Thank you, Gina Carano, for being a voice of reason as always. We love you. See you in the next one. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you as always. Any comments, questions, suggestions, things that I've missed, let me know. Thanks.